Hi, I'm Kit German, Senior Editor here at CNET.com. Today we're going to take a first look at the Apple iPhone 4. This, of course, is Apple's newest iPhone. It has a lot of new features, has a redesign. First, we're going to take it out of the box, though. Just pop it off the top there, and there it is. So from the start, you see this is a very different iPhone in design. Take it off the lid there, and inside you have, of course, a small instruction sheet. You get the small wall plug that we've seen, normal USB cable, and the standard iPhone earbuds. So pretty standard as far as the box goes. Now, the iPhone 3G and 3GS merely were tweaks of that original iPhone's design. This is a lot different. It's flat on both the front and the back, so the nice thing is it doesn't wobble when you put it on the table anymore. When you compare it to the iPhone 3G that we have here, you'll see that it is a bit thinner. It's actually 25% thinner. Apple says this is the thinnest smartphone around. That certainly may be true for now, but the thin smartphone race changes constantly, so I don't think we'll hold that title for long. It does have glass on the front and on the back. I do notice that the back in particular attracts a lot of smudges and fingerprints that we didn't see on the previous phone, so you want to watch that. You'll see a metal band encircling the entire phone. It actually is a new antenna as well. You do see a couple of notches on the top, on the side, but Apple didn't say that this would improve call quality. They didn't actually promise that. Perhaps this redesign is an effort to make those things better. Some of the other changes you'll see is there's a new noise cancellation microphone here right on the top. That's next to the 3.5mm headset jack and the power switch. Here on the side, the SIM tray, which used to be on the top, has been moved to the side. Of course, that is a micro SIM slot. The volume rocker has been redesigned. It's now split volume buttons. A small change, but I like it actually. The silencer button has been revamped just a little bit, but you'd barely notice it. And down here on the bottom, you see that same 30-pin connector jack, the speaker, and the microphone. And of course, the home button is completely the same. The phone is 4.8 ounces, so it actually is the same weight as the original iPhone. The iPhone 3G and iPhone 3GS were just a little bit lighter. You don't really notice it. It definitely is smaller, though, and I noticed that immediately taken out of the box. It is a bit narrower and measured across the front face, and I already told you that it is thinner. I do think that when I look at it alone, it certainly looks small, and of course, you particularly notice it when you put the phones side by side. A couple other changes in design. You see that there's a camera right here that is a VGA camera. You can use that for self-portraits or for the FaceTime video calling feature. It is 5 megapixel. It also records HD video. The iPhone 4 isn't the first handset to offer this feature, but it certainly works well. We recorded some quick videos and they looked really great. There's still no white balance or brightness or color tones or anything like that, but I'm kind of used to seeing that from Apple. They've never really taken the camera and added a lot of customization with it, but I think with these updates, it certainly makes the camera pretty good. Along with the new camera, you will know a couple of tweaks to the interface. There is a control for the flash. You also see a small control for switching between the front and rear cameras. So everything's really accessible up front, so it's pretty cool. The FaceTime feature is Apple's new video calling feature. It isn't new. Apple certainly makes it look really nice. From what I've seen in demos, we have seen it look pretty good. I can't show you it here right now because we actually don't have two iPhone 4s at the moment. Getting one very soon, though, so we'll add an extra video of how-to of what the FaceTime looks like. Also, we need to talk about the display, of course. This is Apple's Retina display, and the reason they call that is they say that its resolution is beyond what's perceivable by the human eye. There's been some debate about whether that's really true, but I can say that the display is absolutely stunning. You can't see any pixels at all. Colors are fantastic. Text looks great. Websites, photos, videos, everything I was looking at was really, really great. When you put it next to you really need to zoom in to see it, but you do see a definite difference there. Apple certainly stepped up the display and made something that's really competitive, so I was glad to see that. The iPhone 4 does have a new processor, and from the start I can tell you that it was completely faster. Doing anything, opening apps, going between menus, especially that camera shutter actually, that was really, really quick. But this phone is certainly faster than what we've seen before. As I said, the iPhone 4 does have a bigger battery. Of course, we haven't done a full battery drain yet, but just in the brief testing I've done, it seems like it's doing it well. With the multitasking that we saw with iOS 4, there of course is the concern that that will put a drain on the battery faster. The way Apple designed multitasking, they say that it isn't going to do that, and I haven't found anything yet, but it's always nice to see a bigger battery, so certainly welcome those.